This last week I have spent a lot of time interacting with you on video, website and social media, discussing the harm to children by the planned changes to the definition of marriage. And over again, I and Dr. David Van Ghent pointed out the research, evidence and logic of the predictability of harm to children by breaking the biological bonds with one or both of their parents. Redefining marriage does that deliberately. Children always do best, on average, when raised by their married biological parents. This much is common sense and supported by the best research. The injustice we should all be opposed to is any adult claim which would make a child's natural rights to their biological parents a secondary priority, which it absolutely is when we presume to impose a new definition of marriage. But my heart goes out to all those people raising children with broken biological bonds who never planned to raise their children that way. These are people I have unlimited admiration for. The single mothers and fathers, step-parents in blended families, adoptive parents, foster parents, grandparents, and other extended family members who have stepped in and stepped up when unforeseen circumstances deprived those precious kids of their mum and or dad, the ideal environment for growing up. You didn't plan this. You've got no reason to feel guilty or condemned. You're a hero to me and other advocates of marriage reality because you've always had your kids' best interests at heart and consistently put their welfare ahead of your own. I want you to know no one I know is criticizing your parenting ability. And you do it so tough. I see that. It's not always going to look pretty, and sometimes doubtlessly feels like trying to handle a crash landing where you just hope everyone can walk away. I see friends who are doing it without the support of a committed husband or wife, and they do it tough. Their kids do it tough. I know the countless tears, tantrums and trials that you have to face alone, which no one should have to. I wouldn't want that for all the tea in China, and I don't think anyone would. And that's kind of the point I'm making. Nobody would plan for their much-beloved children to be deliberately denied their biological mum or dad long before they were even born. Nobody plans to marry someone who turns out to be abusive or unfaithful to the family. Nobody plans on dying before their kids are fully grown. Nobody wants tragic circumstances to rob their kids of their mum or dad. We all know these heroes. Give the person you're thinking of right now a call or a text today and offer to give them a day or a night off for some alone time. Let them know all human parents have really bad days. It's not just them. Offer to give them a safe space when they just have to get the kids out of their sight quickly before they really lose it. Offer a compassionate ear without unsolicited advice and just some adult conversation. So a shout out and a thank you to the single parents, step parents, adoptive foster parents and carers. You're not inadequate. You're not second best. You're not a failure or guilty in any way. You're doing the very best anyone could probably do in less than ideal circumstances, and you deserve nothing but congratulations and support. This is Church and State with Dave Pellowe.